Hey everybody, this is Zacho, aka the Slime King, and welcome back to another Alchemy style video. In today's video, we're just going to be going over what bothers me about Bethlehem, things that I honestly think they could have changed and made her a little bit better, as well as whether you should summon for her. So starting out looking at her active skill Instant Freeze, it is a 4-turn cooldown, 4-tile conversion of any tiles you select to blue. Now, yes, the selection of tiles is really strong, but it's 4 rounds, so you're only getting 1 tile per round. On top of that, if you actually get, another copy of her, you get Preemptive, which allows you to use it right away. So that does make her a lot better, since you no longer have to wait the 4 turns. And then at Breakthrough 6, she loses, a round of cooldown, so it's now 3 cooldown with Preemptive. And at that point, she is a great character because it still took you 4 copies of her to make her great. And honestly, in my opinion, that's too much for so little return. If you don't have her max breakthrough, you'll be very limited in what you can do with her. At 0 breakthrough, she'll be good on the burst team and on certain stages of Spire, but when she gets that first breakthrough, you can use her more often and around on your teams. But other than that, if you have her breakthrough 0, you're not gonna get much use out of her, and because you have better options. And by better options, I mean Sario and Klecken. So Sario has 0 breakthrough, and at Ascension 0, you get 4 tiles of conversion, red or green to blue. Now you don't get to choose them, but it's a 2-turn cooldown with Preemptive right off the bat. And then if you have her Ascension 3, you have a chance to get enhanced tiles. And Klecken is the exact same way. Instead, he just does green tiles. Now these characters at Breakthrough 3 actually get another tile they can convert if they do not use their active skill right away. At Breakthrough 6, they just get an additional tile altogether. So at max, you get 6 tiles of conversion out of them. In comparison, Bethlehem will only ever allow you to pick 4 tiles to convert. We're looking at her chain combo, Aurora Slash. At 4 chains, it's 150 damage. At 9 chains, it's 155 damage. And at 13, it's 160 radio shape at the maximum range. Honestly, that's not that much, simply because her attack stop is not that high. That's another problem I have with her. Her overall stats, they're very low. And you could argue that, with her equipment skill, it does increase it by 10% if she's using her active skill or Aurora time is activated. That's still 2,750 attack. Even, other characters with the same cooldown as her, looking at Carlene's stats, still has more attack even after her buff. So Carlene does more damage, and yet you don't get to choose 4 tiles, but you get a whole row and you get to teleport at the same time, which is arguably just as good and can still net you the same kind of benefit that you're looking for. So looking at all these other converters that is on the water team, you can see how even though she does allow you to select 4 tiles, she still isn't too crazy in terms of what we already have. And on top of that, most of the time when I run Bethlehem and when I see other people running Bethlehem, there's 2 other converters on the team. Yes, she allows you to pick 4 tiles, but they're just 4 tiles that you have to wait 4 turns for if you don't feel like really going deep in on her banner. And you can argue it's 4 tiles that you're selecting, so it should take a long time for you to be able to use it. But then again, just because you're selecting the 4 tiles doesn't mean it should have an overtly long cooldown. And then the breakthroughs just feel so lackluster because yeah, you get Preemptive and you get a -1 on the cooldown, but it still doesn't feel that great. Look at the other characters who do exactly what she does in terms of letting you select tiles. Iridan, who has that great effect of the prism tiles. Now Iridan's is on a 3-round cooldown and lets you select 2 tiles and make some prism tiles. Now the prism tiles can get you up to 6 tiles in conversion in total. So that's still a lower cooldown with potentially more than Bethlehem. And if anything, you're still getting 4 tiles of conversion because even if you step on the prism tile, it will still extend over next tile, even if you're not connecting it to another yellow tile. So you're still getting 4 tiles for 3 rounds. This is what I would do to change Bethlehem. I would have made her breakthroughs a part of her kit instantly, because then you could use her to her fullest extent right off the bat, and then her breakthroughs would have actually felt like enhancements to her character. Because then when you first pull her, you'd actually get the full benefit of her equipment skill and also not feel like it's taking you forever to get her active skill again. And then on her breakthrough 3, I would have added the effect of has a chance to generate a prism tile or an enhanced tile out of one of the tiles you converted. And then at breakthrough 6, I would have went all the way and just really made her equip skill go crazy with either allowing her herself to allow it to stack or allowing all her teammates on her team to also proc it and then also make it stack. And honestly, one reason why I would make these changes and I feel as though her kit isn't, really up to snuff is because she's an exclusive character. If she was a regular Aurorian on a regular banner, a regular limited time banner that would then go into a mainstay, I would think she's perfectly fine. But the fact that they slapped the exclusive on her, making her feel like a actual somewhat of a premium unit, and then she's like this, she doesn't even warrant that exclusive title onto her. Because I've played many gacha games, and whenever they introduced their exclusive characters, characters that were on a specific banner is only around for so often, those characters literally were built different and hit different, because that's a character that you will not see often. That's a character that when they come around, you should be so tempted to summon that it will make you think twice about even saving. When I hear a game put that exclusive title on a banner, I expect that character to really live up to that exclusivity. But Bethlehem doesn't really feel like it, and she doesn't warrant me or anybody throwing so much at her when there's so much more coming. Because keep in mind, when you pull her right off the bat, she is only okay. At bare minimum, you would need a second copy of her to make her good. But then you have a great character alongside her who released, and also we have a collab coming up, and then another event towards the end of the month as well. So how can you expect anybody to be like, I'd much rather have her over all this stuff that's coming, or even the character she's alongside with? But if you honestly want her, go ahead and summon for her, but just know, unless you get another copy of her, you're not gonna be using her that much. I recommend you just look for a whale in your friends list and use theirs. But yeah, no. You know, honestly, I can't recommend people summon for Bethlehem. One, all the stuff that's coming, and two, she just doesn't live up to the exclusivity. And it's not like we haven't gotten other characters that are good without breakthroughs, because cough cough, the character that cough cough came along cough cough beside her doesn't need breakthroughs. But anyways, see you on the next one. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.